Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dr. Shaniva Early, your craft doctor, and I'm here with that second video that I promised I would make today. I have been working on this website that has been driving me bananas, but God is able. Okay, so we want to talk about our newest haul, our mini haul, as I called it earlier, and that was the um, twisted set or twist set where you can twist your designs. So what I did with this set was simple, but yet a wow impact. Okay, so these are the sets. These are the two sets that I purchased, and this is that twisted die. Okay, so let's start out with the first one. We're gonna start out with the flowers. So what you do with them is you stamp out your flowers, color your flowers in, use the dyes that is included. And it's weird because you think, okay, this is one design. Why do we get two dyes? The reason why you get two dyes is because this one is this way, this one is that way. So you would have to um, cut out the back of the design if you did not have that front facing die. So one die faces with like these two roses faces to the right. Those same two roses face to the left. It's a mirror image die. That is the reason why you get two dies. And if it don't fit, try the other side because I did that with the cake. It just was like this just does not fit. Duh, it's two dies. Tried it on the other side, fit perfectly. And so that's what happens when you use the die. So you take these two designs, and then once you're done, because they are a mirror image, this and that, when you put them together, this is one that I colored. Um, it kind of looks like I colored like a watercolor style, and that's what I was going for, leaving white space. I made my little container, flower pot container, a greenish type color, and the flowers are a little on the purple side. I used a Copic marker with this, and I did leave a lot of white space, and it's a duller kind of card. So what you do, you take this piece here and you cut into the card base, so this then slides in there, and that is exactly what I did with this design. I cut that into that card base. I colored this. This is that one side here. I glued it, and this is that other side. So now they are mirror image glued together. I would advise using a heavier weight paper. So I have when you put them together, they're going to be pretty strong. But if you use a heavyweight paper, that makes them even stronger. So when you and also if you use wet glue, it makes it even stronger. So I use 265s, and this is a pretty strong piece of paper. And then you stick them that bottom in there, bend it just a little bit, put that one in there. It doesn't matter which one go first, and then you just bend it a little bit, and now you have a twisty card. The same thing as if you had that string up here, string down here. Now you have a twisting card. Isn't that cute? So I'm still using our lavender pack of paper. I cut out a piece and I put thinking of you here. And then when you open it, now your card has a front and a back on that front panel. Then I took the sending you love and light from our, I'm still using our thinking of you set, which is somewhere, that thinking of you set that I have. And then these flowers I took from this set here. You remember those? I don't know if you remember these, but these are those Miss Harrison stamp, and that's the stamp I use right there. That is the stamp. That is that, and I colored it in to give it some color. And so you don't always have to just use what comes in the box, as it were, because the sentiment in here is the thinking of you. I put in the front, and then I put a sentiment here, and I left room to write a note to whoever you give this card to. So I just wanted to take a little time to actually do the next card, kind of, which, but kind of not, because I did most of the work already. I've already colored it, and it fits flat, so you don't have to worry about a card base. No, envelope, not card base. You don't have to worry about an envelope for that card because it lays flat. Okay, so what I did was, for this is the other one. This is the little cake. I took the cake and I colored it. Nope. I stamped mine like this. I don't know why I do, because I have enough room to stamp them the right way, but I just do. So I stamped them like that, and then I used this die to cut them out, and that's how I cut them out. And now you can understand why you have to use a front and a back die. You have to use both of them in order to cut out your design, right? And so that's what I did with this. And I cut out the front, and then I cut out the back. And these designs, if you look at them, they look the same, but they're not. If you look at these dies, let's see, they're not the same die. If you look at that, why? Because they're mirror image. So if I put them like this, they're identical because they're mirror image. But the other way, they are not mirror image. And so that's why you have two dies. And I just really want to bring that to your attention, because I don't want you to, sorry. I don't want you to forget why you have to have both of them. Okay, so then now you have two designs. I took the cake and I kind of colored it, and I colored it to make it look like it's a watercolor type situation, and I left a lot of white space, and it turned out really cute to me. I made the icing pink, and then I made the cake layer a brown, and I thought that made it look, gave it some character. I'm taking my tacky glue. This is just regular Eileen's clear, and I use this quite often only because it is clear, and I like it. Because I don't have to worry about it stopping and becoming clear. It is already clear. When it dries, it's clear. So I just refill this little bottle. I have a bigger bottle. And so I use this one, and I also use regular tacky glue. So it's really kind of whichever one I pick up. I use, I am an Elmer's person. I like Elmer's glue. Elmer's glue was made for paper. But that's what I use. Okay, so then, because these are exactly mirror image, all you do is put them together. Just like that. Literally, it's as easy as that. You just put them together. And that's why I went all the way up on each one. You can move it around and back into place if you don't put it together like it's supposed to be. You have room to move. You have room to move. And then you just make sure that they are stuck together. Just like that. And then what I like to do on things like this to spread out that glue is I just rub it down, and that spreads out the glue. It will sometimes make it run just like it did, but that means the glue is all the way to the edge of that piece. And so you can let this sit and dry. And so what I did was I created this card base. I used these distress inks, and I distressed it with the three colors with my little distresser, and the the part that distresses with the soft edge is on the bottom of each one of those little ones. And then I used another set of these, and I used the butterfly from this set. That's the butterfly right there. See that butterfly? That's the butterfly. And I used the words best wishes from this set. That's it right here. And so that is another way. And I use that. I use these on purpose because I want you to see that you don't have to just use the stamps that come with it or the die that comes with it, because this die says happy birthday and this stamp says birthday wishes to you. So I didn't want to use either one of those. I wanted to use my own thing, and I used best wishes because this can be used as a birthday cake, of course, but I'm going to use it as a thank you or thinking of you and or best wishes for my designs. I'm also storing these stamps and dies in the same envelope because I want to be able to remember what they were used for. And since I only have two of this style, they fit perfectly together. So that's how I store them, because I haven't shown you how I really store, but I store all of my stamps and dies in these plastic sleeves that I buy from Amazon and my local craft store. Right? So now that this is dry, I did the same thing. I cut that little hole out in the front. I made it. This one is not 5x5. Yes, this is a 5x5 square card, and it's easy to make a envelope for a 5x5 square card. I can do it on a scoreboard. I can do it on my Cricut. I can do it on my Crafts companion board. And then I took some rhinestones just to give it a little character, just to give it some something. Mainly I did it because my fingerprint was right underneath this stone. Because you know we always getting fingerprints on stuff. And so then I took a pink marker Copic, thinking it would kind of help to cover it, and it did not. And it ended up, oh, it didn't show through. It did show through a little bit. See that little pink spot right there? And so I put a stone there, which then made me put some more stones to make it look cuter. And voila, now you just do like I did the first one. I did the top one first, the bottom one last. I put the bottom one on last time first. So now I'm putting this one, the top one, on first. Bend it a little bit, and it goes right in there. And there is your cake. And it flips. And this little stone does not distract. It's not an obstruction. It is not an obstruction. And so there you go with your twisty design. So, and then I will just put a thanking of you or something in there. Oh, my it fell off. Oh, probably because I used the wrong glue. I used tacky glue, and I mean Eileen's glue, and I should have used tacky glue. And put this one with. So that is just a quick fix when you make those mistakes. And that's the reason why I don't like to edit, because people be like, oh my goodness, your cards turn out so well and mine's be messing up and I have to try 3 times. Okay, we all do. Like literally, this is the stamp for my sample that I wanted to show you. You can stamp it and it's really pretty, and you can cut these out, fussy cut them and put them on something else. But I had to stamp it over because I messed up. And I used a positioner because when you peel up, sometimes it moves. It moved on me. But this side, I'm going to put this right in my scan and cut. And I'm going to cut a back end on it. And I'm going to put it somewhere in a card or something. So don't be afraid of problems when you're doing your cards. We are not perfect. Most of it is edited. That's the reason why I don't really do edited videos, mainly because I don't like to do edited videos, because I don't like to edit. But I do have some edited videos, but this is the type of thing I like to show you that you can do in a quick, fast, and in a hurry. Also, don't forget about our small groups we're going to be having at Love Life Family Christian Center, where I'll be teaching crafting classes for everybody to learn how to do card making or paper related crafts. It is called Small Groups, and the name of my group is called All About the Paper. All About the Paper. And they will be starting in a couple of weeks. I haven't gotten my date yet, but I know it's going to be starting in a couple of weeks. And as soon as I get that information, I will let you know. And we're going to be doing it round robin style. So the card I just showed you, this card, a couple of other cards, we'll do one each. And we'll have supplies. I'll have supplies there so we can make this thing happen. So I want to say thank you for allowing me to come into your space, and I am about to go, and my next video will be on the art impressions circlets, the trifold circles, the other two of my mini haul. And then I have another haul because it was Christmas today twice. I received one of my orders from Crafter's Companion. That order was one that I placed on May the 20th, but the order that I placed on the 12th, the 14th, and the 15th hadn't shown up yet. Go figure. But when those orders come in, you'll get a chance to see the cute dies and the cute stamps and the cute samples. And I have a couple of videos because my goal for the month is to get to 100 videos produced on YouTube. And I'm at 62 right now. So, y'all, I need y'all help to cheer me on to get me to my next video. Nope, this twist art, this is 63. So I still have a quite a few to get through. So y'all got to cheer me on and tell me what you want to see or what you would like me to do or something like that. So thank you so much for allowing me to come into your space. I appreciate you and have a good day.